flesh, twisting minds, turning the world to ruin. You were not born for peace. You were forged in the dark, where only the strong survive. Plaguebound is a dark fantasy tabletop RPG where survival is brutal and mercy is a weakness. Play as the Kroghorn, mighty guardians of the wild, the Anakin, ancient fungal monks, the Jorvik, relentless hunters, or one of many others forged in this dying world. Face horrors twisted by the plague, wield forbidden magic, stand against the darkness, or become it. Built on the Ironbound system, Plaguebound is fast, deadly, and cinematic. Use brutal combat, powerful mutations, and cunning tactics to carve your legend. The darkness is coming. The question is, will you fight it or join it? Back Plaguebound now, before it's too late.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Plaguebound, our lovely beta test of my new system. We have more technical issues than actual gameplay issues, but what are you going to do? Technical issues happen. People are double hearing me. That's not good. Let's change that.
Oh no.
We only hear
Oh,
you.
yes.
I guess they hear you.
They were definitely hearing me twice. I apologize for that, folks. Should be fixed now. Wow, YouTube is super behind, people. So if you are on YouTube, you might think about going to Twitch because it is super behind. Is that on purpose? No, it was not. Are you still getting the echo? Okay, it's okay now. Good. This coming week, just a quick couple things for the channel. This coming Tuesday, I have a game designer coming on to talk about his game. And I should have had this up before I looked it up and said anything, but that was poor timing on my part. I am having Watcher DM on the channel to talk about his game that he has built. So we're going to talk about his game and have some fun. Neil should be joining us again, I hope. His internet went out just as we went live. Oh, is he here?
He's here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Then let me fix that because you're not showing up on camera.
Snuck back in. Nobody was looking.
Rolling with
I'm like, wait a minute.
Now we have Neil.
And then I'm like, technology. I mean, I love technology. Love technology. Everyone,
Hi.
Oh, it's great.
All right. I don't think there's much more to talk about for the channel news besides Watch Me Fridays. March 13th, Plaguebound does go live. So that's coming right up. Oh, and it's my birthday. So go submit your email to Plaguebound, make my birthday better. So we got 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks before it goes live.
Today's your birthday?
Today is my birthday.
I thought it was yesterday.
No,
He's
today is my birthday.
really old.
I said, Scrat, we were up till past midnight. Once we hit midnight, I said it was my birthday.
That makes sense.
So Plaguebound goes live the 13th. There's going to be 5 different tiers that you can back at. There's going to be an all-digital one, which is I should know this by heart. I've been working on it all day. Pledge levels.
Even I forget my stuff, so you're good.
There's the digital adventure, which is just a PDF, which is going to be $25. There's the Plaguebound Explorer, which is $65. That's going to be an actual book, and the PDF. It's going to be both. There's Plaguebound Actor, which is $85, which is the book, the PDF, and you get to create an NPC. There's Plaguebound World Builder, which is you get to build a location in the world, an NPC, and you get the book and the PDF. There's Plaguebound Monsters, which is, you guessed it, you get to build a monster, you get to build a world, location, you get to build an NPC, you get the book, and you get the PDF. So that's and if you just want the PDF and you want to build, add a NPC or add a location, there are add-ons where you can do that. So you're not limited to purchasing the higher tier if you want to add an NPC or a location or a monster. There will be an add-on that you'll be able to add. Or if you wanted to add 2 monsters, you could add 2 monsters. The add-on doesn't have a limitation where the books do.
So if I had enough money, I could just rewrite your entire book. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
There is a side note in there that says Grimwood Games has the ability to reject and correct anything that. Yeah, but yeah, you could technically could.
Your monster guide is just all rabid plague-bound squirrels.
Oh, now I got to add a rabid plague squirrel in there as a monster.
Well,
It's canon.
You got one.
You
and
haven't
I
already done
don't.
that?
No, not yet. I haven't even written the monsters. They're on my to-do list. I just finished the gods the other day. Go ahead, Neil.
Maybe have a squirrel and a dinosaur, Scratosaurus.
There you go.
Yeah.
Scratosaurus Rex.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. All right. When we last left the party, Terry got married.
I did.
Well, he started.
I
He started
did.
the episode with the marriage.
That's true. We did start the episode with marriage.
I
But
call it a shotgun marriage, but it really was more
We-
gather all the community together and threaten me with, well, I don't know. It felt like we would die if they never actually said death.
they
Was
never
the
said
No,
death.
but it felt implied.
Yeah, I felt pressured. I felt pressured. I did not give a full consent.
Under pressure. And then we continued on the pathway, and you guys ended up on a mountainside that was very windy, and a really unstable bridge, rock bridge.
We got to hang out with
And
a
you
mimic.
got to hang out with a mimic. And then you crossed the bridge, and you crossed it with ropes and pitons, however you want to say it. And then some of you almost fell. I won't mention names. But we were very close to having some interesting times. Yeah. But now you guys are moving on and you're going towards a monastery. So let's move to the map and activate this so you guys can see what's going on, shall we?
You got a new subscriber at Target User.
Mm.
I feel like they
Thank
subscribed
you.
last time.
Why did I not get a notification? That's annoying. But I appreciate your subscription. Thank you. Oh, it was a YouTube subscription. Yeah. I'm still.
It's just
No. I want the YouTube subscriptions. I say it that way because I can't get it to seem to prompt
Can't get
me
the
on
notification
stream.
pop up.
Right. Not anything to do with trying to find this. I didn't name it correctly, and that's my problem here. So bear with me here, guys. I think it's this one. Nope, this is that's the final.
Hey, Carrie?
Yes.
There it is.
Or Carrie. Where's what?
My notification finally popped up.
Oh.
Why can't I? There it is, Mysterious Mountain. There
Mr.
we go.
Godface.
Yeah.
Subscribe too.
That guy sounds familiar, and I can't place it.
Was this
To
just
one of
across
you.
the way? Goodness gracious.
This
No, I feel like we've walked a little while.
you have walked for a while. You have traveled. You traveled up the mountain path, and you've reached a path. And as you come to this monastery that has these two giant statues, there's this bridge that seems to be covered in ichor all around it.
It's a bridge.
It is technically.
Okay.
Is
I'm
the
beginning to
bridge
not like bridges.
No.
is the bridge made of ichor, or is
bridge
it just
after
covered in
bridge.
it?
No,
it's
it's covered. It's made of vines, but it's covered in ichor.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why it looks the way it does. All right, that's not good.
I'll just
And
stick
on
with
the
this.
far side,
Like,
you see a glowing figure who is hovering in the air with his legs crossed and is in a lotus position. Just hovering there. You see two lizard-like folks. Two lizard-like folks who are standing next to him in a defensive position. And you do happen to see on the far side. I'm gonna give this one to you guys. On the far side, not the bridge, monastery. You see what appears to be a dead T-Rex on the ground, like it just almost escaped the dew, but couldn't quite get there.
yuck.
Okay.
And that is what you see.
All
That's
right.
a lot. That's a lot of ichor.
Is this blue thingy in the ichor down here? Is that just map decoration, or is that something?
It
That's
is not.
That's the hovering.
No,
that's-
the hovering guy's right here.
Is right where?
You might
Oh, okay.
have
That's
to.
why we
You
can't
might
see
have
any
to
of
shift
that.
a little bit. I can
can't
just
see
see a
that, but
sliver of him.
I can't see it.
This is what seems to be a glowing blue shield.
Okay.
That seems to be the ichor seems to be trying to get at it, but can't.
You know who doesn't have a shield, but who needs one?
I'm going to change some of these walls. That's what
Dumped
I
my
was
upgrade
doing.
points into that, and I don't even have one.
You do? Didn't y'all get something from the guy
I
at the hunting
have
lodge?
like amulets. I have amulets and a crossbow, but I didn't know I was gonna need a shield, and then we upgraded or leveled up, and I was like, oh, that feels like
There we
an
go.
Alaric power. So okay, okay, now I can see everybody.
All right, so this guy's like floating and meditating. What are the guys on his side doing?
Guarding.
Guarding. They are clearly guarding him.
Do they take notice of us?
They are very much noticing you, but they're not really paying attention to you. If that makes sense. Like they see you, they notice you, but they're focused on other things.
I mean, my assumption would be they're probably holding back the ick, or meditative person might be holding back the ick, but
Yeah.
could be wrong.
I'm also assuming we need to get across on that.
Yeah.
side.
I just want to share with everyone that I've had my fill of diplomacy. So if you would
This is now it's murder, death, kill all the way from here on out. He gets married and everything just changes.
I did want to make a little note that during our off times, I would spend my time trying to learn Gwen's language. So if we have any off time, I don't know how much time we actually have, but trying to learn certain words. But I will say to her mentally, I will say, you know anything about this?
Roll a mental check for me.
Absolutely. I will do that.
No.
Yuck.
Dumb as
Did
a
I have
bag of
boon
rocks.
on that? I do have mental as my spell.
You do have a boon, yeah.
I'm also standing next
I
to
do
you
have
too.
several feats there, so I will roll again.
You
I
get
have
a
mental feats.
You get a po boost too, right?
well, not the
I like
choice.
that
Successful
one
maker.
a
That
lot.
one,
better. I like that one a lot.
She plucks off like a piece of like leaf, crushes it in her hand, noticing that you're trying to learn her language, and then she puts it in some water and hands you the cup.
Oh, tea. I'm a fan.
that's like
Earl Grey.
Poe making a tea out of himself and handing it to you.
I will drink
Mushroom soup.
You will down the tea, and for the trip here, which was about roughly about 4 or 5 hours, you were seeing rainbows and unicorns dancing in the sunlight.
Oh,
all the way here.
do I need a guide for this trip?
Is he sober now?
He is sober now.
Okay.
It was a very quick trip.
I mean,
Love
it's
it.
5
When
hours.
you get done, she walks up. When your trip is done, she walks up to you and says, "That should help now, shouldn't it?"
Oh, I understand what you said there. Say something else.
Something else.
Perfect. Excellent. Gwyn, you and I are going to talk so much about your past and your history and your village. But right now, do you happen to know anything about this place?
This is the Terax Monastery. We are not allowed to go near it. People,
yes, we
they
were
don't
told.
they don't like us. We don't like them.
No visitors allowed, so we have.
This is the entrance to the monastery. So
Right.
Do the Craighorns have good relationships with the Teraxians?
yes.
Would I know this?
Yes. Pretty much all of the races, all of your current player races have good standings with the Terax.
Okay.
Except for those mushrooms. Just terrible bunch of people.
The mushrooms even have good standing with the Terax.
Okay.
So is there anything we would know about this location with our general knowledge of
Roll me a mental check with a boon.
And a
mental
Poe boon.
check with a Poe boon.
I guess I'm going to have to rewrite that feat.
I don't know. I like
It works for Poe. He can't have the smarts, but he can give it to other people.
Would it be smart just to pass by since they don't like strangers? Or do we have to go through here to get to the hunters that we're trying to find?
It looks like we have to go through.
Oh, great.
It does look like Gwen says to get to the mountain, you will have to go through the monastery.
Did my roll work for anything or no? Well, I'm just
You
like
got an 8. You know that this is the pathway to the mountain. The Terax tend to guard this pretty heavily because it's about the only way into their villages.
okay. Can we Gwen doesn't like me. I'm gonna like not look at Terry, but I'm gonna talk at Terry's general direction. Like, is there maybe any chance that between some holy magic and some Gwen, we might be able to de-icker the bridge?
Dick. The
Can we? Is there any reason we can't holler across the bridge?
You
I think
could,
I think we need to cross.
but it's a ways. I mean, you're talking 90 feet. I suppose you could yell that loud.
Yeah.
Good.
So do we just want to try and talk to him first before we start moving?
They look busy.
What if we just
I mean, we
Do
can
this.
hello. Hello.
Someone wanna, or if someone could throw me across.
I don't know that we can yeet you 90 feet.
Oh.
I can try though. I can get a running
you-
start.
could you- Could you beseech your great tree god to clean the bridge off? Perhaps.
We don't have a great tree here, though, do we?
No, great tree.
But you are
I mean,
like
I
a
can
great tree.
attempt the holy magic.
You
I like
can.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt the holy magic since.
Most I could do is make the bridge look like there's no echo on it.
No, but we might also be able to like. We also have Gwen, who's pretty powerful too. Okay, so I get a Poe boon.
Is it mental?
Now, just what I'm referring to it from here on out.
The Poe wound.
The Poe boon.
Now, what are you doing with your magic? Exactly.
This is all kind of viney, right? So it's sort of like a green mist that comes out, and my intention is to sort of strengthen and wrap around the vines and sort of pull the ichor out of it. Trying to like rebalance.
You get a 9. You get a small area, probably about 15 foot area, that does seem to clear for a second. But as your magic fades, it clamps back in.
Of course.
How quickly can we run?
90 feet.
You
That's,
can run. You can run
Okay.
up to your movement, double your movement. So Poe can run 60 feet.
Before we run,
That's not enough. Okay.
I'm going to just kind of step over here, pluck a piece of mushroom, and throw it on the bridge and see what it does to it.
Okay. Rome. It literally sprouts up a hand and grabs the mushroom and pulls it in.
That's not good.
It's not good.
If I drink the great tree liquid, might that help my magic?
We don't know.
We don't know what that does yet.
We
'Cause
don't.
I'm
Drink a
looking
little
at-
and pour
I
some.
got the amulet of the boar. That's only got a 15-foot reach, I think. Which is not going to help us. Unless it works for a minute. I'm assuming we could run 90 feet in less than a minute. As long as we all stayed within 15 feet of each other, would that work? I'm thinking I activate the amulet, we'll group run across the bridge, and maybe we don't die?
I like it.
Then we're gonna look like we're attacking them.
Maybe
Maybe we yell first? Try and get their
over.
attention? Red Rover, set our party right over?
So Gwen, you're not interested in crossing on your own, are you? Just to see if we could be allowed over there? Would they be angry at you crossing on your own? Because I know you could flit your way over without a
They
problem.
don't like Gwen's people, though.
Me, they probably would. Not like me.
Yeah, we can't send Gwen over.
All right.
I have wings. Am I able to fly over?
You cannot fly, you can flutter.
But if I throw him,
But
he
also
can
how
flutter the
chucks
rest of the way.
Right?
So what flutter allows you to do is it allows you to ignore all falling damage for 20 feet high. So somebody could throw you, and then you could flutter the next 20 feet and might make it there.
Can Poe yeet him 70 feet?
Good
He's a strong
question.
lad.
How attached are you to your liveliness?
Yeah, I kind of like my liveliness.
Okay.
I don't want to.
What happens when I get close to the bridge?
It starts trying to reach for you. You see like little tendrils coming up, trying to grab you.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Can
no.
can Gwen push back any of the ichor?
Gwen, do you think you could get us across if we all went together? I think we can negotiate our way safely across the bridge. Oh no! Oh no!
No, I don't think I can.
Screw y'all! I'm done for the day.
Don't think I can.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Nope.
Not that much, ichor.
Yeah.
so when
I'm gonna yell across the bridge, and I'm gonna flap my paws in the air and just sort of shout out, "Hello!"
Hello.
The two monks will move into a defensive stance even further and be like, "Hello to you."
We come in peace.
I understand you do.
We all come in peace.
Be careful crossing if you cross.
Oh. We need to find some hunters.
There was a hunting pack of humans that went through the monastery recently.
We're trying to find them.
Would you allow us to cross through and find them?
It's not up to us. The ichor might be troublesome.
We might have a way across, but we would have to come quickly. Or we just all die.
And get tossed into this abyss. Bird statues.
Can it carry? Could it hold all of us at once?
Hard to tell with all the ichor.
Great.
Great.
Okay, so
So can we?
At least one of you won't be touching the ground, so Neil's character can flutter across.
Okay, he flutter all
but
the way
if he
across?
can't, because then he'd be flying. He'd have to actually touch the ground at some point. Otherwise, it's flight and not flutter.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Yeah.
wait,
But
do
the-
I
the
have
sh-
a where? Do I have a stick?
You have a stick?
Yeah, because I had an idea. If I just like
Poe or I could carry Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
You can have a stick. I'm fine with that.
like if I just flutter across the bridge.
A Pogo Pipsqueak stick.
I was gonna ask though, that shield thing, is it? Can we see inside of it, like what's making the shield, or?
Oh, I definitely want to look at that when we get there.
I was gonna say, because if it's just
I
like a
think we
little
should
item
try
that a lady can
that.
turn into a bird and go get.
I also have a ladder. I
But they don't.
think it's that one.
We can ask if it's okay to send Gwen to get the.
Yeah.
Is it okay if we send this one to try and retrieve the shield?
No.
No, we can't send Gwen by her.
That shield is protecting the village.
Oh, never mind.
We're here to steal your shield.
Those are protecting the village, but the bridge is toast.
I think that,
Very
that also
selective.
may cause some diplomatic issues.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not.
Well, I have no easy way of getting across. I am going to. Well, I would hope to just huddle next to Alaric and hope that she can get us at least partially across.
I've got the amulet, and it protects us from corruption in a 15 feet radius for 1 minute.
Let's do it.
We can all fit in that.
We might all plummet to our deaths.
Well, remember, each round of combat is only 6 seconds, so to run, double your movement in 6 seconds. So,
Yeah, we'll get across in 2 rounds.
Okay, so we're fine. We're gonna try. We're gonna use the amulet.
Do it.
How about you turn
Or
the
do we
amulet?
all vote to use the amulet? Because we could all die.
I'm for it, but before we make a mad dash, I say you get close to it while it's on and see what happens first.
I am fine with that.
Yeah.
Because there's a good chance the only thing it's going to do is protect us from being corrupted and not actually like push it. We don't know.
Right.
No.
Okay, so I'm donning the amulet and activating it.
Okay.
Approaching the Ichor.
So you approach the Ichor.
Yep.
As you approach the Ichor, the Ichor starts hardening.
Okay. I'm gonna like gesture for everybody to like come up, and we're gonna start across the bridge.
Come along, love.
I get close and maybe or take a sticker, like just try to like flutter, not on the ground, but
When disappears, reappears on the turn.
Of course she does. Okay, can we start
Nice.
making our way across?
I guess so.
Okay,
You
how
can.
far across are we able to get?
Oh, there.
Okay.
If it's difficult terrain, it would be halfway, right? 1,
Yep,
2,
be about halfway.
4, 5, 6, 7.
You guys can get right there.
Okay.
And when you get there,
Yeah.
Of course.
things rise from the Ichor.
Of course.
Great!
they do.
We're gonna do battle now. That's awesome.
Or
We are.
we just run to
Yeah,
the other
there's a
side
time limit.
before the amulet runs out.
You can.
Yeah, it's got a minute. There's
Do we
plenty
want
of
to
time.
try and run past all these guys?
Ooh.
Depends.
Yeah, we now have a giant.
So my
Oh, you
charge
go first.
ability. Who's going first?
You Poe.
Oh, perfect. All right, because I have an idea.
Yay for ideas.
Yeah. So where's my? I gotta double check here. Okay, because I can charge the big lad, and if I spend the points, I can shove him 10 feet. Well, is that enough to get him to fall off the edge?
No.
Dang it! All right. Well,
Maybe if you push him this way.
Push him that way.
yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with big tokens. Let's see. So I will roll for that.
So are you leaving the 15-foot radius?
Oh, that's right.
Because he's 20 feet away.
That's right. Probably not. So how do we all move? Can we all move as a group in combat? How would
You
that
could
work?
hold your action and let Auric go first, and then I would let people move with her on her turn if she took her whole turn moving.
Maybe
Okay.
you could at least push the berserker.
So I could use my turn to just move.
You
And
could,
get everybody closer.
and I will allow everybody else to take a move action
Okay.
as a reaction.
So do we want me to move?
I
Okay,
think so.
I'm moving.
Okay, so Poe is switching. Poe
Yeah.
is swapping initiatives with Auric.
Okay,
All right.
I've moved. And everybody's moving, kind of automatically moving with me?
That was 15 feet. Are you moving? How?
Well, let me move 10 then, I guess, because that
10?
still puts it within 10. Yeah,
Okay.
I just need to make sure that he's within that. Okay.
The boar necklace, as you move up there, it hits these creatures, and they just roar in rage.
In like pain range, or in like I'm
No,
gonna
frustration and anger range.
Great.
Oh,
Poe, what are you doing?
maybe they can't get through it.
Since I moved, am I still able to do the charge thing, or?
You would not. You only have the ability to you would have two. You would have two action points left. You use a reaction, so a reaction would be an action point.
So does that mean I can, or?
If it allows you to, yes. As long as two action points allows you to, yes.
It just says you charge forward for free and get a weapon.
Then go ahead.
So, yeah.
And you go.
All right. So I'm blanking here. I roll my just a regular attack, right? Which
go to items and go to your katana.
Yeah. But then that's 2 boons on top of that. So here we go.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Here
I
we
love
go.
crit.
All right, and I'll
That's
spend
great.
the 2 physical points to shove him.
Starting the first battle of the night.
Where are you shoving him?
To the side where he will fall, which was over
To
this
the
way.
right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Do you still roll damage if you shove instead, or?
No. I gotta rewrite that.
Okay.
It should be either or. I'll have to rewrite that.
That makes sense.
All right, so that would be Poe's turn. So ranged creature 1 is going to gather up a large ball of goo.
Great.
And he's going to throw it at the party that's still kind of huddled together.
So we are all together. But we do have the corruption amulet on, so
10. Yikes.
but we do still have the amulet on.
I know. I gave you an extra. He still hits you.
Okay.
Because you guys are 9. I gave you an extra hard to hit for the amulet. This is goo.
What if we had an extra harder to hit?
Dun, 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 dun.
I would give it 11, but I don't think any of those 3 have it. 5 points of damage, and I need you all to make a mental check with an extra boon.
Boon middle check. And how does defense work? That's a rule I don't understand.
Defense is just damage reduction. So if you damage reduction, yeah. So this is physical attack. So if you have physical damage reduction, you would minus that from the 5.
Ooh.
10, 12, and week.
Physical or mental?
This is going to be a mental check.
Mental. Yeah, I thought. All right.
You don't have the Poe boon.
So for the crit. Ooh, another.
You guys all successfully ignore the goo as it hits you. It does not get into your mind.
Can I get a boon on the creature that did that with my crit? An extra boon? Because I don't know. Because I moved so deftly that I'm now in a good position to throw a dagger in his face.
No, because that was more of a mental check to see if you were corrupted.
Oh, never mind. I feel strong in my heart. This will not corrupt me.
The bear is going to make a physical check to see if it falls.
Please fall. Please fall.
He
It
falls.
Oh my god.
And epically
Dave, you are starting this off right.
Woo.
Love
Will
it.
fall down, and you hear a roar as the thing falls.
So on the damage, we take 5 off of our health.
So you have
5 minus 2.
you have defensive 2, so you actually take 3 points of health damage.
3 points. Got it. Yuck.
Plague Berserker is going to charge at Pipsqueak.
Oh, not Pipsqueak. He's small and harmless.
I did
Hey,
not set this
You
up.
said I'm small.
He's gonna rage.
He's small and harmless. Don't go after the poor little guy with the battle axe.
I'm not small or harmless.
He's not dangerous, I promise. The battle axe does no damage.
It will miss as it trips and falls flat on its face, proning itself. God, you guys were complaining that I was getting 12 last week. Look at what I'm rolling this week.
Yeah, true that.
The range number 2 is going to also throw a ball at you guys. Actually, no. It's going to throw a missile at Poe because Poe's right there.
He would. I feel like he was influenced by the GM just a little bit.
Well, you just knocked this giant bear off.
Yeah.
You're a threat.
I am.
But it misses.
And he trips and falls off too.
No, but he did definitely misses, and we're just gonna call him missing. Well, he got a 1. He smacks the other ranged guy in the face with the ball. Liquid.
I did. I bounced it.
And Genevieve is going to teleport there. And then she's going to cast healing magic on you 3
Yay!
by spending a whole bunch of points.
So, real quick, we took 5 damage, right?
Yeah.
And
Took
I-
5 damage. You have a damage reduction of 5 at least. So you take no damage.
7. Okay.
So you take no damage. I said at least. I knew you had at least 5 because that's what berserkers start with.
Mhm.
She is successful in casting that healing spell,
So we back up to
and you are going to get.
Glee says your audio is echoing again.
My audio is echoing.
Yeah. Says you're coming in 2 or 3
Yep.
times.
I am. I must have accidentally clicked it on the when I. Oops. Sorry, guys. Thank you for telling me, Glee. You guys get 8 points of healing back.
Woo!
But that also spent almost all of her pool points.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, thank you for doing that.
That will be Neil's turn.
No. Wait, when you say everybody, was it just a tightly huddled group or all of us?
No, all of you.
Okay. All right. Then I'll cap off my thing here.
Here comes me smile rage.
Come on, Neil.
Not Paul. Pipsqueak will take his will rage, and apply axe to the bad guy.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing Pipsqueak in action.
It's like been a week or more.
He is prone, so you get an extra boon.
Oh yeah.
Just don't chop the whole bridge.
I'll try not to.
Get a critical with a 1, you will.
Oh no.
Roll your attack first.
Oh.
You get 2 boons.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Mm. All right. Roll your damage with a critical.
All right.
So click that damage button again and check the box that says critical.
Mm-hmm.
That was almost 3 12s.
I know, that was
I
beautiful.
know. A lovely roll.
I'm getting them all out early.
You will kill that creature as it dies a painful, bloody death. That bear was supposed to be more difficult. Terry, your turn.
I will throw 2 daggers to the one on the west.
Okay.
Actually, make that the east, closest to my new wife. So I'm gonna dual dagger. And I
Roll
crit.
that critical damage.
Nice.
I fear the next fight we get in because we're not gonna have any crits left.
No.
Oh, is that right? 4 die 6. Wow.
4 die 6. That's right.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. You will kill that creature.
Gotta keep an eye on my lady love. I still have that chivalrous streak in me.
This fight is not going how I expected it to.
It's the amulet's fault, isn't it?
The bear, you hear screaming still. Ah! Terry, what are you doing?
It's fine.
Well, that was I already did my movement, so I guess that's all I did. I'm done.
No, you get a full new action, which Your first-
Yeah, we
that's right.
went through the
your first in
order, yeah.
initiative.
I will move here.
You mind you,
I
you
don't.
move up to
I won't-
Poe.
Yeah, you can't go farther than Poe without.
You
leaving
can
any
also
room.
change. You could also change Ulrich's initiative with Ulrich, and let
All
them
right,
go
I will
first.
switch with Ulrich. I will switch
Okay.
with Ulrich and let her do her.
And then
thing.
everybody will be able to move along with me again, right? So I'm
Just
gonna
like I
move-
did last time. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. How far can I move?
You can move up to your movement,
I forget what my movement
which is 35.
What is all their movement?
I think 30 is the highest they got. Lowest they got.
So if I, what was that? Where were they? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So if I move here, we're out of the
Now you
gift, right?
Can't
Nope.
climb that mountain. You're gonna have to
Oh, okay.
climb that.
Okay.
You have
so
to
I'm
move
gonna.
this way.
Okay.
Oh, I see. If there's a ledge.
Yeah, I didn't realize the perspective there.
Okay. So if I go here,
Yep.
that could get us all out.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going here.
Oops. I had still chosen.
Oh, how did I get over there?
That was me. I moved you. All right, so that's where you guys all end up at the
Okay.
end of her turns. Terry, what are you doing?
Well, does Ulrich get an attack or anything? She can attack,
No,
right?
she's
No, I'm
using
just-
all her movement to move all of
Oh.
you.
Yeah, I'm just
Got it.
protecting all of you while we get across.
Got it. Then I will now throw 2 daggers at the western ichor encrusted creature.
That's 25 feet, so that's going to be at a bane.
Okay. I will take a bane. I have a boon. So
So
I
you
will
roll
just
it straight.
Roll it straight. Okay.
That will still
That's
hit.
All right. And I will do my damage. $11 physical.
Does not kill it.
2 daggers to the whatever. What is it? What is this range throwing
It
creature?
looks like here. Well, let me show you. And then you can make your judgment on what it is.
Yeah. Ichor encrusted thing that throws ichor.
It's venom.
Oh, it's a lizard folk. It's a lizardy folk. Okay. Then I will
Make sure
That
you
would
mark
be
off your daggers because you've probably
Yeah, I've
lost
lost
4
4.
daggers.
Yeah, I've lost 4. I've been marking them off. They're going quickly, unfortunately.
All right. That will be your turn. Do you want to move?
Well, I moved with Alaric. I can't
Oh,
move
that's
more than
right. Oh, your turn. What are you doing?
So with my stone weaver background, can I find a rock to throw at this guy?
Sure.
So we're on a cliffside
D4
here.
damage.
Roll what now?
D4 of damage. So go ahead and roll your attack though first. It's just a straight attack. Just a
a regular
D12.
D12. Okay.
Yep.
That was
4 is not enough to you missed.
Not very good at baseball.
You
turns
found
out.
a pebble.
No, I found the best rock. I just wasn't very good at throwing it.
This guy will sink back into the ichor.
Okay.
Gross.
And that technically will end combat.
Okay.
And Gwen will teleport over here.
Okay.
Game is paused.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Where's Gwen? I'll stand next to her. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Good. Just wanted to make sure. Yellow boss got out there.
Hate these guys.
Right. She said it in her language, right?
Oh yeah.
Or
She doesn't
telepathically
speak
with
your.
any luck.
She doesn't speak your language.
So we don't understand what she's saying.
I can't
No,
hear her.
only Terry does.
You know, other than being sort of antisocial, anything else we should know? Why are they so unlikable?
They murder my people.
Oh, we do not like them. Do
The
not.
land.
Oh, bad for the land. Got it.
Do my people not like them? Because my people tend to not like unbalanced individuals. Are these unbalanced individuals, or are they
So
just?
here's the
There's just a
roll me
beef
a
with
mental
her
check.
people.
Roll me a mental
Okay.
check.
Do I still get
I
my
mean-
po boon?
Po boon.
Yep.
All right, right. If you don't like unbalanced individuals, then why do you hang around with me? Because I'm pretty like.
I mean,
You got
this could be,
hired
know,
to be part of the party.
You
True,
have your
yeah.
uses.
You know that they're actually pretty balanced with nature.
Okay.
They're a little aggressive society-wise, but they're pretty balanced with nature.
Okay, and so we're down with the nature, so that makes okay. We can forgive some of the
Murderous tendencies.
if it's in the name of the hunt and it's done.
You also
right way.
know that the Terax also celebrates spirit folk, but their spirit folk are air spirits and rock and earth spirits.
Okay, so it's a different. They're just sort of different poles as to one another.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I guess we should try and talk to him. So I'm gonna move up a little bit and say, hello.
Hello. Please do not disturb the master. He is only one keeping it from reaching the monastery.
We definitely won't do that. We understand. We ran into an elder of my kind not too long ago that did the same thing at a lodge, and we respected his space. Can you tell us more about the hunters that came through? We've been sent to try and find them.
We sent them onto the village. Don't know much more than that. There was 4 of them.
Were they corrupted in
men.
any way when you saw them?
They had corruption.
Oh
But
no.
they were still talking and still maintaining semblance.
Okay.
How long has your monastery been surrounded by this ichor?
About, it would be, let's see, it's taking you guys about 4 days to get here, so 2 weeks and 4 days.
2 weeks. Sounds like you might need to find a new home unless you find a way to get rid of this ichor.
We will not be leaving the monastery. Ichor or not, we will face it head on.
I see. So, it's that kind of monastery. Commitment. Respect.
Is the way to the village corrupted, or is the village still safe?
Currently, to my knowledge, it is still safe, but I have not traveled that road for a long time.
Is there someone we could speak with who could tell us the direction that the hunting party traveled when they left?
You could go further up into the actual monastery and talk to the monks in the monastery and see what they have known. We have been here 3 days holding off the ichor.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, well. Well, you're welcome. I mean, we got the bear and we got the other lizard folks, so you're welcome.
I look at Terry's new wife, and I'm like, and he knows that she's probably not going to understand him, but I'm like, oh, he's very humble.
Yes.
So humble.
He said, I'm very humble.
Okay. But does
So
that
where do
mean
we
you're
go from
weak?
here? Oh no! He didn't mean it that way. I think he was being sarcastic. I do have some humility in me. I just left it at home.
Do we want to?
I don't take it with me on adventures.
Do we want to go into the monastery?
You guys are going towards the monastery? Because this is just like an entry gate.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we need to go in and talk to monks.
I'm with Alaric. Let's go.
I put my giant axe, strap it to my back.
Yeah.
As you approach this, there's a stairway that leads up from the entryway. You climb up probably a good hour. It's a long trip up.
Oh,
it's a lot of stairs.
Poe, my old nemesis, stairs.
Yes.
You know what? It is a lot of stairs. Why don't you guys give me a physical
leg day
check?
right there. I'm like
an hour going upstairs. I mean, I've been taking a break.
Real me is done.
Do we get a boon?
My knees are not that young. We don't get a Poe boon on physical checks though, do we?
Not physical. Nope.
Darn.
Physical checks to get up the long.
I'm not doing well.
I'm used to physical labor.
I have a 6.
All right, so Terry, Pipsqueak, and Ulrich, you guys are breathing heavy by the end of this. Go ahead and take me a Mark of Doom for exhaustion.
Oh, okay.
Mark of Doom for exhaustion.
Got one. Do we make it to the top?
Oh yeah, you make it to the top.
Okay. There's my
You're just thoroughly exhausted at this point.
I'm like, I think all the feathers would just be sort of like puffy, and I got like the owl pant going, so like the beak is open, the tongue's kind of out, like the cheeks are puffing. I just look miserable.
Pipsqueak is like on his stomach. He kind of looks like, like a dog that's like really tired, just kind of like
On the ground.
slunk into the ground, just like. Ah.
Meanwhile, you got Poe that's like, yeah, okay.
Yep, I'm ready. That was just a Tuesday for me.
Just a Tuesday, yep. All right. You guys get to a big, large double door.
Okay, there's more stairs.
There are more stairs.
Okay. Can we go through those double doors without going up those 5 steps?
No.
Well, Alaric's just gonna groan and then slowly trudge up the remaining steps.
Mm-hmm.
Are the doors
stairs?
Are they open or are they closed?
They are closed.
Are these like we can push them open doors?
You could, yeah.
Or are these like we knock on the doors?
No, they look like they could be pushed open. They don't look locked.
Okay. I'm gonna let Poe push open the doors because I'm pooped.
I will let them do it.
Push open the door.
Thank you, Poe.
And we walk into.
You walk into a monastery that, now, mind you, this map I didn't make, but I want this aware that this dragon that you see, statue that you see, does not look like a lizard like it's displayed. It looks like a giant furry cat.
Ah,
A elongated cat. So, like, it has a body that's been elongated.
Okay.
I can show you an elongated cat. Come here, Noodle.
I don't know a whole lot about cats and lizards, except that cats really like to chase lizards.
Elongated cat.
Oh, like that cat.
Looks similar to this, but it looks more. I'm getting a picture of it.
We've seen that before.
You have.
Flying over.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the one you saw. The one you saw is. Just want to make sure this is the right one. It is.
Kitty.
Then why'd you wake me up?
That's the one that you see.
Okay.
The cat dragon.
A cat dragon. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that out loud. We've seen something like that before.
One of the monks will approach you and be like, "You have seen a dragon?"
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
flew overhead.
A couple days
And
ago, right?
it looked like this one.
No. No, it did not. It
No.
was shiplap or shiflap.
Hey, Rex. So it wasn't this one. What color was it?
It was. I'm looking. I think I put it in my notes.
It was black.
Ah, it was black. Yes.
Because it was Gloamsith, right?
Gloomsith.
It
Yes,
was Gloomsith.
the dragon.
It was Gloomsith. Oh, that's not good. If Gloomsith is here, then that is not good news for Illith.
What does it mean if Gloomsith is here?
It means she's hunting for her sister.
Ew.
Illith and Gloomsmith are closely bonded sisters. Gloomsmith is the dragon of shadows, where Illith is the dragon of cold.
So you think Illith might be missing?
She has been missing. We haven't seen her.
How long has she been missing? Has she been missing since this corruption has started?
About a week and a half.
Okay.
Sorry. Have you tried like dragon treats? You know.
Dragon
Normally-
treats?
Yeah, that's when
You going to treat one of the 6 dragons?
well, normally when I have
Guardians
a cat
of
that's
the
lost,
A realm?
I put some treats out and no.
Why would you insult them like that?
Oh,
I think Pipsqueak meant it more as an offering.
yes. You
Oh,
know,
we give offerings. Yes, we offer every morning to Lilith.
try to give it something that it likes so it will come to you. Kind of like a cat. Like, you ever seen a little cat? You give it a treat and it'll come to you.
We always give Lilith an offering, both morning, noon, and midnight.
Do you think there's a chance that Illith has been corrupted? Because we know that some of the great trees are becoming corrupted, so some of the powerful creatures in this world are falling to the corruption.
I can't imagine a dragon would. They are mighty and great.
I wouldn't have thought a great tree would either, but apparently it's happening.
I'm not sure what a great tree is, but dragons are powerful creatures. I would not want to face one that's been corrupted.
I wouldn't either, I suppose. Did you happen to be here when the human hunting party came through?
Yes, they were just recently here, maybe a day ago. They moved on to the mountainside.
How were they faring? We heard that they had some corruption, but that they were still human.
Some of them have already been mutating. So we weren't able to heal them, but we healed what we could.
Do you know where they headed off to?
They were seeking out Illith and trying to get answers that hopefully she could solve. So they must have gone through the caverns because that's the only way to get to Illith's den.
But Illith hasn't been in her den, right?
No, and we told them that, but they insisted they saw her flying to her den from a distance.
Probably saw Gloomsith.
They seem to have known the difference when they were talking.
Okay. Interesting.
How far is the den?
Oh, maybe a day's journey.
So
And it's only really a day's because of the uphill hike that you have to do.
So they're a day ahead of us, but now we have 3 of us have a mark of doom.
You do. And
we
with
need-
that, you
Yeah.
hear alarms.
Oh, yeah.
Boom,
Alarms.
boom, boom. The monastery is being attacked. Quickly. Close those doors.
I turn around and slam the doors closed behind me.
Someone say I get to attack things.
Is there a way to barricade the door or like?
You could try to barricade. Yeah, there's a barricade.
Okay, I'll drop whatever thing would be to hold the door shut.
Okay. It will shut. As you shut it. Not as you shut it, about a few minutes later, you feel a against the door.
Is there a window?
There isn't here, but you could probably go into the weapon room and see from there.
We've got weapon rooms. So what do we know is around us?
Someone's in the weapon room. He's already there.
Pretty much what you're seeing right there is pretty much all you know. That's a window, so you won't be able to go through there. This monk does rush over here and open this door and rushes over to this room here. And he starts gathering up weapons and handing them to monks that are coming.
Can I grab a shield?
Yeah, absolutely can.
Okay. I'll grab myself a shield.
Terry will grab a sword and some knives.
Okay. Let me go ahead and add a shield to you.
Pipsqueak looks out the door or out the window.
Is that just a light piercing melee? Is that the way that works?
Yeah, it's just a light piercing. Yeah. You could see this, so let me show you. This is what you're seeing at the front door. You hear monks screaming, "They're on the east and west too, quickly."
Where's everybody going?
There are several monks the monks near you are running back to this room.
Okay, so they're running back to the main room?
For defense. Right.
Okay. Okay.
He takes out his battle axe and he looks at the door. They said I was small, so I'm going to attack them.
Let's do a challenge activity, shall we?
A challenge activity?
Don't know what that means.
Instead of combat, we're going to choose challenges as they smash the door open in front of you.
Okay.
So, go ahead and give me a skill that you would like to use this round. It doesn't have to be fighting. It can be something else. It can be fighting if you would like, but this is what you're facing.
Does your fighting stance count as a skill, or is that just something that's automatically applied to you?
Fighting stances are a bonus action to activate.
Okay. And
unfortunately for you, it means that you can't move or you have to reactivate it.
Great.
Poe has a feat that allows him to move and keep it active.
Yeah, no, mine's a shield, but it does buy me that 5 feet in front of me that becomes.
It sure does.
Which is handy for anybody that's behind me.
Correct.
So that.
You know what? I don't think this is going to be a good challenge one. We'll do a regular initiative with this.
Oh, so that was my question. Where would skills be?
You don't really have skills. You have physical, mental, and arcane. You just tell me what you want to use with those.
I see.
So, if you wanted to do a run action to run to see what's going on with the other doors, you could do that. That would be a physical check.
My pool was at 4 for mental when we started. Was I supposed to refill that today, or is that still supposed to be there? 'cause
No,
we haven't rested.
you haven't rested.
Okay, cool.
So this is where we're at. This creature will throw out a round of goo and will hit the monk standing next to you, Poe. And the monk, and let's see. But we'll do. Let's see. Yeah, he will immediately knock him unconscious.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
And that will be his turn. Alaric, what are you doing?
So if I activate my fighting stance, can I do anything else?
Yes, because that's a 1 action point.
Okay. Okay, what am
You just
I?
can't move.
I just can't.
Just
I
can't
just
move.
can't move.
So if you moved into a position, then activated your fighting stance, that would be 2 action points.
I'm gonna stay where I am. How much does my holy magic cost? It doesn't.
2 action points.
Is that what it costs? Okay, it doesn't say.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to activate my fighting stance, which means that 5 feet in front of me should be safe or blocked. And then I am gonna holy magic, I guess. And Poe is standing right next to me, so I get a no. It now is a flat roll, right? Because the boon and the bane.
Yep.
Okay.
That will be enough to. What are you doing with it?
I am gonna attack the. Is it a bear?
There is a bear. Yep.
I'm assuming I can only go at one target, right?
You could spend our mental points to target more than one, but it's 2 per target that you
Yeah,
want to
no,
hit.
my mental points are already pretty low right now.
You don't have double the fun, I don't believe, right?
No,
No, you
I
have
don't
empowered spell.
Okay,
You do have
so
empower spell, though. You could spend an arcane point instead of a mental point and add an additional power die.
let's do that. So, okay, so then when I roll, it would be
Roll your damage and then check the box that says add power die.
Got it.
Hey Jake, how you doing?
Did it go?
It did 12 points of damage.
Okay.
It is still up, but barely. It looks really hurt. Monk 2 is unconscious, so he will. Neil, what are you doing?
So first he's like, Terry, tell your wife to go away. Rage. As if, that was
Reaction.
And then he's going, as an action, he's going to just try to attack this one that I was already hit. So
all right, roll your attack.
And that would be under items, I believe. Oh, do I have a boon or?
Yeah, you get a boon with this. And I believe Rage gives you an extra boon.
Oh, yeah.
You get 2.
Nice.
777.
I guess that's
That's
Seven
like
is not enough
insta
to
death,
hit it.
right? That's the slot machine.
Slot
roll.
Yes,
machine,
yeah.
ED.
The luckiest roll you can get.
So I unfortunately in this game it just deflects it steps away from your axe and your axe lands directly in the stairs in front of you.
No, I'm angry. So that would have been
1 action point to move forward, and
Right.
2 action points to attack.
Can I use an action point
So-
to pick up my axe?
Oh, you didn't lose your axe.
Oh,
You still have it. It just embedded itself into the stairs for a second. You pulled it out.
oh, I see. Okay.
But you only have 1 action point left, so you can't attack again.
Hmm.
So. And it doesn't look like you have anything else that would cover 1 action point. So, unless you want to move away from the creatures and take that chance of them reacting. But besides that,
No.
you good?
that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Gwen, or however you want to say it, is going to step back, and she is going to cast magic. And will not be able to get the magic actually up and working.
She's having a rough day.
Yeah, it's like the DM's rolling really poorly.
Why?
This-
Why?
Let
It's
Troll
fine
roll
when it-
for her.
It's fine when it's the enemies, but when it's Gwen, it's
This troll will step up. What's your shield do again?
it means
Or-
that I get an attack. He
Go ahead.
can't get within 5 feet of me, and I get to attack him. So I guess I'm gonna. What are my options? What do I got? I got.
You have a meeting slashing melee axe.
I do, and I've never used that, and it's close to me now. Wait, where was that? It's items, right?
Yep.
Let's. Where the heck is that? Weapons? No. Yeah, weapons. Okay, let's do the slashing melee because we haven't done that yet before.
Yeah. Roll your attack. Get a
And
boon
it's a
with
flat
it.
roll. I got to do. Okay.
Nope, you get a boon. Oh yeah, right.
No.
It would have been a flat roll. Go ahead and
Yeah.
re-roll that. I
Okay.
forgot you had a.
I got the Mark of Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot.
I'm re-rolling.
Doom for you.
Oh well, that was awful.
It was about the same as your first die on the last roll.
Uh,
So you will miss that attack, but it gets to attack back. So it's going to do its claw attack on you, and 9 will hit you
okay.
for 7 points of damage. Now, mind you, your defense has gone up. You're at 4 now, so you only take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Because of your shield. It will do a tentacle attack with its last 2 action. It moved. Nope, that's all it can do. Range combat 1. Range combat 1 is going to throw something at Gwen.
No.
Yep. And it will hit.
Dang it. Stop that.
9 points of damage. Physical damage. She has damage reduction of 5. So that will make it. Ooh, she's hurt. She is not feeling well. All right. Barry, what are you doing?
Well, I am going to.
Hey, Skillum. How are you doing?
I'm going to throw. Oh, shoot. If Alaric can do it, I'm trying to do some area of effect damage, but you know what? I'm not going to this round. I will simply attack the troll directly in front of Alaric. And I will step actually in front of Gwen right here. So I'll step right there and attack that troll. Dual weapon.
All right. Go ahead.
I moved a little bit, so I can't use an action point, right?
Correct. You only have 2 action points left. So if you're attacking,
Okay.
you're going to be attacking.
All right. And that's what I'm doing. So it's a straight roll because we have a bane.
Yep. 11. You want to spend 1 physical?
I am. I'm going to spend a physical and make that a crit.
Oh, that beautiful crit damage.
And then crit damage with the dual dagger. 14 physical.
14 points. That will be enough to put it down.
Alaric, are you got some fire on you?
Right?
That would be helpful for these trolls.
We'll give it a go.
I'll mark them as unconscious since they're not technically. That will be Terry's turn. This monk here will jump forward and fly over your head, Terry, and do a kick attack
That's handy.
at the bear,
Nice.
and will hit.
Yeah.
And
Good night, Bear.
we'll do 1d8 plus 4 points of damage. Got it in. That will kill the bear.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Bear is down. It is the next troll's turn, who is unconscious and dying. It needs to roll a physical.
Please crit fail. No. It regains all of its health points.
9 points back
I hate it.
At least it skipped its attack.
as it wakes up. Now it is still prone because that's all it gets to do. Poe, what are you doing?
Poe! The almighty
Go, go, go.
Poe. I'm going to activate my healing stance. And that's 1 point, right? So,
What I wouldn't give for a flame sword.
yeah.
Right?
And then I'm just going to attack the guy right in front of me. I can't charge.
We don't even have a torch anymore, right? Didn't that fall and never get picked
Oh
back
yeah,
up?
I lost my torch. It's
Mm-hmm. It did.
I have a flask of oil I cannot light.
Ugh!
Oh.
Ew, yikes.
Two
So
twos.
it will grab a hold of your hand and push your sword away.
Oh no.
Poe
was a little slow on the draw.
Berserker.
This troll has particularly good luck.
Is going to freak out and start screaming. And it will charge forward with his piercing physical. Just fixing something. All right. He will charge forward and run up here, and then I'm going to roll a d4, and we're going to ignore the 4. So it's 1, 2, and 3. It will attack Terry.
Yeah. Of course it did.
Oh.
10 points of physical damage as the piercing daggers of its things dive into you.
Ouch.
Wolf's turn. It will leap up here, and it will try to take a bite attack on you, Pipsqueak. It will miss.
And bite itself on accident?
Bites the steps.
Oh, is it a 1? Was it a 1?
Yeah, there was a 1 there.
Let's say it goes prone.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Monk 2 will start chanting and will heals. Does. You will get 9 points of health back, Harry, as this monk steps forwards and pushes his hands into particular pressure points, and you feel invigorated.
All right. That puts me at. Oh.
Plague Berserker 2 is going to charge forward and swipe at Pipsqueak. Will hit for 5 points of damage on you, which you ignore.
Yep.
So there we go. Monk that healed you. Oh, this is the monk that kicked. He will do a sweep attack.
Terry's drawing
His
the wrong
foot.
card.
He will spend a power point to make that a 9 to hit. And he will hit 1, 2, and 3. So he does 7 points of damage to the troll. Troll is still up. 7 points to the berserker, who's down. And 7 points to this berserker, who still has 1 hit point. All right. That will be Alaric's turn.
Okay. I should probably try and holy fire the one that's prone. See if we can maybe kill it.
That would be my suggestion.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go after that one, and it's a flat roll, right?
It's not. You actually get a boon because it's prone, so you get an extra boon.
So just get the 1 boon, right?
Yep.
Okay.
10 will hit it.
Okay.
Roll that fire damage. A holy fire damage.
Oh.
I get to fix that, so it's actually 4. You know what? That's actually enough to take it down. What?
Like dead?
Because it's on fire.
Okay. There we go.
Do you want to move or anything?
Got your stance to worry about.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put because I still have my stance. So if the dude in front of me does anything, I still get to attack it first, right? Yep. So I'm keeping where I am.
This ranged one will attack this monk and hit for 10 points of damage. That's going to kill the monk.
No.
All right. That will be Poe's turn.
Poe. All right. Guess I'll just try and take another swing at this guy. I still can't move. Or well, I can't charge at him because I'm right in front of him. So just my one regular boon here. That's a lot better.
There we go.
I'll make up for that last one.
Nice.
Try and do that critical damage.
Dum, 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 dum.
17 points of damage to that troll.
To why he's pushing the sword back. I just go back against him and right through him.
He is unconscious. Is that all you're doing?
That's
And
2
step
points. Yeah. No, because I want to be able to charge the next gas. So, assuming I
Wolf
don't get
is going to spend its points standing up, and then it will take a slash at a bite attack at. No, it will claw you. Claws do more damage. Pipsqueak. So it's going to claw you for 11 points of damage, which you will take 4 of.
Ow.
Monk is going to
Pipsqueak's 30.
mutate. I want to use for action. I'll use the ice shield. We don't have any. And it will wake up. And it will stand up. And then it will take a swipe at you. As the plague infects its mind and tries to attack you. Oh. It will miss. But it is now, you see the gunk that put him down? It seeped into its mouth and it's just drooling this black ichor out of its mouth now. Neil, what are you doing?
So one thing I was looking through my character sheet, I think I remembered something maybe that was like a higher level thing, but like I would have like fire damage or something, or is that higher level?
You have Raging Hulk.
Yeah.
You did not take the fire rage.
So I'm just gonna rage and
Well, you already raged. Raging lasts the scene.
Oh yeah.
So.
And this is who was attacking me?
The wolf attacked you. This guy also attacked you. He missed. The wolf did hit.
I will attack the wolf. Items. And then I think I get a couple boons.
You get a boon.
Oh yeah.
But you also have a mark of doom, so that comes out to be an even.
Yeah.
That will miss. Gwen. What do I want Gwen to do? She's gonna try to cast magic again. She doesn't have the pool points to put into it. She fails. She's trying to help you guys. She really is.
I don't buy it.
The troll that's unconscious will have to roll a physical check real quick. And will succeed, and he will get 10 point d10 point damage of health back. He will get 10 back and wake up. That's what it will do. He is prone though. They do fall down. The plague berserker on you, Pipsqueak, will take a shot at you. And we'll miss. I roll like crap today. Okay.
The troll.
The range one.
Right.
range one's going to shoot a thing at Pipsqueak and miss. It's too small of a target. Monk 2 will step up here and
Stumble that.
and will take a strike at this berserker and miss. God,
It's
I can't roll like crap today.
Not even close.
Not even close. Terry, what are you doing? I'm moving
gonna
some
go up to
enemies out of
range.
the way.
I will move up to attack range from this guy and dual weapon attack.
Okay. With the rapier and the dagger? Or two daggers?
Yes. The rapier and the dagger.
Okay. Roll your dual damage if you have to roll damage.
Okay.
Because it's the same.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Standard roll. Crit.
Ooh, roll that dual damage. Crit.
All right. With a crit.
Guys, no, you guys are still getting lots of crits, even though you're really exhausted.
Yeah, that was just a flat roll. So
19 points of damage. That will kill him. I'm not even going to look at the thing. I know that will kill him. Beginning of a new round. Oh, you go first.
Oh, all right. What'd you say was happening to this guy next to me?
He's turning into a beast, into a plague creature.
Oh. Everybody would probably get mad if I chopped him in half. Poe, how smart are you today? Okay. He's a little on the
Smart
smart
enough.
side, so he will. The troll got back up. All right, so he'll just focus on the troll then.
Well, troll's prone right now, so you get an extra boon.
Ooh, very good, very good. I needed it.
not good
No,
enough.
it didn't work. You missed.
I was distracted by the thing next to me.
3 rolls, still miss. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Plague Berserker is going to attack the monk that just attacked him. That hurt. Will miss. I can't roll for shit today. Troll will stand up.
No.
That troll.
Bad troll.
And it will take a tentacle attack at you, Poe.
But don't I get? Is it only? I only get to attack first if it attacks me.
11 and a 1.
Let me take a look at
it.
Let me take a look at it. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec so I can read that. When wearing shields, you block the 5 feet in front of you. Enemies cannot move through the square without getting a free attack. So he is not moving.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, he stood up. That's a movement. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna holy magic him because I've had better luck with holy magic than I have with my pokey weapon. And I don't do I still have a boon on that one or no? That's still
You
flat.
still have a boon, but it still goes flat because you're exhausted.
Right,
Are we
right.
counting the Poe boon since I'm next to her?
Oh.
Or-
That would be true. You get the Poe boon, so you get 2.
Love the Poe boon.
The Poe boon.
Hey,
That
crit.
will do. Roll
Love it.
your damage.
Love it.
With crit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How are you going to do this? How does your magic consume him?
So it's just gonna like instead of like the little kind of fire that started when I first tried this is now just flames. It's like a flamethrower erupting from my paws and just encircling, and like the ichor is almost lighting like oil would. It's just flames and sparks. And
Roll me a d12.
Because it was a crit.
It was.
The wolf managed to step out of the way of the fire. I gave you a chance.
Yeah, thank you.
Range attack will look at Terry killing his partner, and he will throw a goo ball at Terry.
Goo
And hit.
ball.
Oh no.
Good ball.
For 6 points of physical damage.
Okay.
I do need you to roll me a mental check.
With the bane?
Yep, because you're exhausted.
A mark of doom.
No po boon for you.
All right.
4.
Go ahead and take a point of corruption.
I don't know that we want Terry of all of the group corrupted.
He's already corrupted. Just in a different
That's
way.
that's
That's in my
my.
soul. That's in my soul. So
Terry, your turn.
I hate this thing that just corrupted me, so I will find weakness on it.
Okay.
And that
Which takes
costs
an action
me-
point, right?
Yeah, mental pool, and then attack it with throwing daggers. So just throw a dagger at it.
Yeah, make sure you have that extra boon. So you would be at 2 dice total.
How about a double crit? Does that count?
Okay. Roll me the damage.
Okay.
It's exploding dagger.
14 points of damage. He has. You know what? I'm gonna say it kills him, even though it wouldn't. Because he only had 1 hit point left.
Wow.
Did he fall and hit his head
Yeah, absolutely.
for 1 extra point of damage?
The
Exactly.
dagger hit him with so much impact. He did like 3 backflips.
Ow!
Or
It wasn't the
Uh,
dagger that killed him. It was the fall.
he
Alric, it's your turn.
What do we have?
falls
What do we
down the
have?
stairs.
We just have the wolf left, right?
Well, a
You had
crazy
just-
guy next to me.
and
was
the-
up.
Can I? Ooh, oh yeah, we do have that.
I'm hoping it's like The Walking Dead and it takes him a day or 2.
Well, can I healing light him to try and, or can I? I don't want to kill him. Can I holy magic him to try and pull the corruption out of him? Like, how corrupted is
I will
he?
give it to you, but it's going to. He's pretty corrupted, so it's going to be a hard roll. So 11.
You do have a po boon.
I do. I'm gonna try it.
Got a Destiny die in there too if you really want to save the money.
I don't have a destiny die.
Everybody does.
Yeah, everybody starts with a
Oh,
destiny. Okay.
Okay.
It's the
I
only
didn't
thing
have
that refreshes every
Okay,
session.
so let's use that, and then I got my
Well,
so it'll
go
be
ahead.
2 boons.
Go ahead. So you have 2
It'll be
dice.
1.
So you get 1
It'll
boon.
be
Roll
1
it,
boon.
and then if you need to use the destiny die, you can use the destiny die.
Okay.
Destiny dice re-roll.
What is it? What it lets me re-roll? Okay, so how do I use the destiny die? Just re-roll 1.
On didn't put it on there. Yeah, just re-roll on D12 for me.
Re-roll a d12. Okay.
Oh yeah, it didn't put that.
Didn't add that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. It's on the
Supposed to.
weapons, but
Oh,
Oh,
never
God.
mind.
Ooh. Unfortunately, with a destiny die, you do take the new roll no matter what it is.
I just
you
killed the monk.
explode the monk.
Killed the monk.
Don't you get 2
The
with
monk.
that? Wouldn't you roll
No,
twice?
technically, it should only be 1 die. It's something that's
One
broken that I have to fix.
Got it.
Yep. That monk is dead. You just, in fact, this is what happens. You go to cast the magic, and it hits his face, and his face starts glowing bright red, and before you can cancel the magic, it just explodes all over Poe.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Poe. You now have monk goo all over you.
The wolf
My
is
bad.
gonna move up. Wolf is gonna
Next
move
time.
up to Poe and try to. Oh, it can't. That's right. Pipsqueak's right there. It's gonna attack Pipsqueak.
Next time Alaric tries to heal Poe, he'll just be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I have mushrooms.
I'll pass on your healing. Thanks.
We'll be using the holy magic for that one.
It will miss both with its bite and its 2 claw attacks, Pipsqueak. Because it didn't move, so it could use both. This monk. Oh, go ahead.
Pipsqueak will just kind of like, as it's attacking with its claws and fangs, he just like, dodges it. It's like waiting for his turn to.
This monk will strike at the plague creature in front of it. And it will do I forgot to put damage. Oh. It will do 7 points of damage to it. It does have a defense of 4, so that's 3. That is enough to kill it, though, because it was hurt.
Yay!
So now you guys just have the wolf left. It's Gwen's turn. Gwen's gonna kind of
Why bother?
pass it to Neil. Well, she's kind of out of magic points, and she's got nothing. She's used everything she could. Neil, go ahead.
Were really hard on her.
Yeah.
Pipsqueak just stares at this wolf. His teeth just, wide, like smile, like he's like he's going to attack. So I just have one.
Correct.
All right.
That is not enough to hit him. Would be enough to hit a normal wolf, but
could I?
8. You need an 8. So you'd have to spend 2 points.
I'll do that.
Okay, roll your damage. Tell me how you split this wolf in 2.
As for hurting my friends, and so he just goes right through, smashing this wolf, cleanly in the middle, and then kind of just unintentionally smashing like parts of the stairs underneath. As he kind of looks around like he wants like another target.
And that's the end of combat. What are you guys doing?
How's everybody health wise?
I'm
pretty hurt. Oh, yeah.
In soul,
yeah.
in body.
Can healing light fix corruption? I forget. We haven't.
No, we haven't actually got corrupted.
I was gonna say we haven't uncorrupted anybody before.
Correct.
Is there any? So I got holy water. I have the tree juice.
Tree juice.
Is there anything I could use to uncorrupt Terry?
Nothing that you know of.
Time to experiment.
Do we want to test with Terry? We haven't rolled well today, so
Can we ask the monks?
Yeah, they don't have any clue. Remember, this plague is new to everyone.
That's true.
Is Gwen at all functional?
She is functional. She's just tired.
Can
She
she
spent-
heal her? Can she heal herself?
She spent all of her power points, so she can't even heal herself.
Okay, so if I healing like Gwen, she would get.
She wouldn't get any of her power points back. She would just heal. She's out of power
You can
points.
spread it out. It says you can spread it out with your pool or health.
Yep, she's an NPC though.
Okay. So just get her health back. Okay, well then that doesn't help because then she can't de-goo him.
And she kind of looks over and says to Terry, I don't think I could anyways.
Okay.
Corruption hasn't embedded itself.
And I don't
no solution, I'm afraid.
I don't necessarily want a holy magic use since I just exploded the damn monk.
No. We're just gonna have to figure out what corruption does, and eventually I'll turn into a large monster and eat all of you.
I mean, we know what the corruption does. The monk turned around and attacked Poe. Like,
yeah, but he got like a full gallon of it in his mouth. So I think that's a little bit different than me. I've just got this little graze here where it got into the skin.
Whereabouts?
can I put the amulet on him? Because we still have time left on the amulet, right?
Oh no, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute easily.
Yeah, we climbed the stairs.
So
which
once it's activated, it's activated. You just chuck it out the door. Okay. Darn it.
Terry, you hear a whisper in your head.
Don't listen to it,
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, I will not mention that to the team.
What part of
No, that won't work either.
what part of Terry got goo on it?
It got in his mouth.
No.
It's in him.
No.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Poe, haven't you gotten the stuff on you before? And couldn't you just like chop your
Got on him,
off?
but not inside him. This is the
Yeah,
first
just
time
cut
it's
my
been
arm off.
inside.
If we tried to feed Terry some holy water, would that use all of my holy water?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm offering it.
Is the holy water the same things that you get from the tree, or is this two different things?
No, I have
Two different
great
things.
tree liquid and I have holy water.
Terry will gargle with it if you let him, and then swallow it.
I am gonna offer Terry the holy water.
Fortunately, Terry, you feel healthier.
Thanks. I feel stronger and better. I feel fine. It's nothing.
You feel like you got your full health
I mean-
points back. You're at 13 now.
No
but-
one would know that I would.
You
be
just
corrupted,
hear-
right? I mean,
You just hear laughing inside your head.
No, I'm fine. It's all good. I don't think I got any in my mouth. It's just right here on my mustache, on my beard. But I'm good. Thank you, though. I'm just fine. No worries. Yeah, because how would they even know I was corrupted?
Yeah,
Is there an
exactly.
outward?
Would we know?
No, there
Do
isn't.
we not know? Okay.
There's
There's no
nothing
outward sign.
currently that they would know. You get 3 corruption points, they might see something.
I see.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. It's all
Is-
good. I feel
Is there a
great.
place
I
here
feel-
that we can rest?
You do have 2 other sides of the buildings that were being attacked. You might want to check on those before you try resting.
Oh,
What other
oh,
side?
wait.
We're just
what?
gonna die here. What other sides are being attacked?
The west and east were also being attacked.
Okay.
I
Where
was
do we
hoping
want to?
for a
Where do we
nap.
want to go, y'all? Are we going west? We're going east.
Going east.
Going east. Oh, there's a window. Do I see anything out the window? No, I don't see anything.
Ahead of you, you see this brutal battle with blood everywhere. 3 monks are kind of kneeling on one knee, breathing heavy. But you see bodies of trolls and bodies of corruption all around them.
But they're winning?
They won.
Okay.
It was a hard battle, but they won.
Okay.
So we need to run around to the other
For
side.
everybody to the east, to the west.
Run to the west. I am so tired of running.
From the east to the west.
I don't know about you, but I've got my cardio in.
Yeah, the steps have been achieved.
You met your step goal.
Close that ring.
Ahead of you is a bear munching on a T-Rex, just munching on it, as you see 2 other bodies nearby.
At least it's not a troll. Okay. Here we go. None of us have the gumption for this right now.
I run out to it and I will try to apply axe to the bear.
Roll your attack. You want to spend a point to hit it.
Yep.
Roll your damage. We lost Eric.
No, I'm here.
Did we lose him? No, I think you just...
No, okay. Cool. You 4 points of damage. Ironically, Pipsqueak, that's
Is
enough.
that enough?
This bear.
Yay!
This bear only had a few hit points left, and you managed to slice it in half.
Finished
Can
enough.
we just lay down on the ground and sleep?
And if you want.
Do we even need to... Do we have anything in the tank?
I'm just taking it up right here.
I
Just
mean-
don't bother. I'll be up in a minute.
I'll continue while everyone's just kind of like, tired and exhausted. I'm gonna go around and see if there's any more creatures.
Please don't find any more.
You do not find any more. They are all taken care of. You guys have definitely destroyed
Oh,
them.
good.
And that will be the session. We will continue at the monastery next week.
All right.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun almost killing the party. And we finally get to see what corruption does.
Yay!
This should be
Yeah.
Good.
Which means I have to actually finish things. Finish writing some stuff.
You got 7 days.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna try to raid out on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Twitch, we're gonna raid out to a wonderful friend of mine. He is playing Pathfinder right now, so let's go say hi to him. And you guys have a wonderful night, and come back Tuesday for my interview. It should be fun. And you guys have a great night.